Hello, dear viewer! I hope you put your big boy pants on, because today I'm going to be redesigning the main characters from your favorite show while talking about the writing, designs, and world building, giving actually legitimate criticism that any creator with a shred of integrity should be able to handle. First, I'll address the fans of the property, as you all feel the need to defend the original creator's integrity due to a lack of intelligence. These designs are just a fun exercise in honing my own artistic skills and showing that there are multiple ways to interpret characters. So if any of my designs and thoughts of the show upset or offend you in every way possible, well, that just means you need to grow a spine! Y'all out here seriously getting bent out of shape over people drawing their own interpretations of a character? Jeez, it's almost as if people have different tastes and opinions. And yeah, I hear ya. Oh, Rune, is this your first time on the internet? People get into flame wars over everything here. I know everyone on the internet is either a 5-year-old, a creep, or a bot, but that doesn't make this whole situation less frustrating. This ain't my first rodeo. It's been a while since I've made a rant video. It's good to be back. If you couldn't tell earlier, I was being sarcastic. This ain't a design video, nor will I ever make a redesign video for these specific reasons. It is ridiculous how rabid people get when artists draw characters from a show they like differently than portrayed. You don't even have to do a full redesign. Draw them slightly differently and they act like they got the rage virus from 28 Days Later. You know, I've never actually seen that movie. All I know is for the iconic empty city scene, they actually had to section off a part of London so they could film for a few hours at dawn. Should I watch that movie? I don't know, I'm not really a fan of zombie movies.
Captain!
Yeah?
No!
Oh, fuck! Do you need a prescription for Focalin? Now I know it's not everyone. Most actual fans are pretty respectful. This is just what I've seen with... Dare I invoke the name? Yes, I've been avoiding the redesign topic entirely lest I awaken this beast of a fandom. I don't mean to commit friendly fire, I've just got other things to worry about and I just don't want to deal with this. But in actuality, the reason I don't do redesign videos is because I feel no need to. It's not really my thing to redesign official characters when I've got plenty of my own that could use it. Don't get me wrong, I have more than a few ideas for my own pitches of certain shows, but that's a whole different thing. A character redesign video is when an artist takes the concepts and official ideas for the characters and interprets them in their own way. Most artists like to stay close to the lore of the story, especially if they feel the show itself isn't being as faithful as it should be. However, I've seen a lot of artists do their redesigned videos, but also pitch how they would rewrite the show, or at least the characters. And there's nothing wrong with that. Personally, I love those kind of videos as a fellow world builder, but there's a reason why we differentiate redesign and rewrite. There are certain expectations that come with those labels. Like if you announced rebooting a show and all you did was recolor the characters. People are gonna get pissed about it. It's not what you said you were going to do, and again, there are expectations in the labels. I guess what I'm trying to say is, artists, keep in mind the meanings and assumptions associated with the labels you put on your videos. Redesigning is like renovating. You're taking the same base foundations and giving it a fresh coat of paint. A revamp means improving and reinforcing the existing structure. A rewrite is more like remodeling, turning the living room into a library. The modeling's still there, but that's just about it. For example, if I were to redesign the main cast of Hazbin Hotel, I would add different animalistic features to them, like giving Serpentress more of a snoot. There's no snoot to be booped. For a revamp, I would call into question the meanings of the animal forms and work from there. Seriously, why is Vaggie a moth? As a former angel, why is she supposed to look like a moth? Now, if I were to rewrite the show, I would make their designs reflect their damnation and be some form of divine punishment. Like for my OC Veronica. All she wanted was for people to notice and recognize her talents, but she took it too far with attempted murder. So her curse causes people to forget her face and not recognize her at all. So she is forced to wear a mask, a face that is not hers, in order for others to remember her. Also, why is Vaggie a moth? I said I wasn't gonna wake the beast, yet here I am. And also, fans of whatever show. If and when an artist offers up a new take on characters you like, show at least some discernment before going berserk. Everyone draws cats differently, people are going to draw cartoons differently. It's not that big of a deal, and if you don't like their designs, just leave. Don't watch the video. It's not like in real life when actual problems must be called attention to. Getting all up in arms about bad content just gets more eyes on the content and they rake in all the views and comments and shares. The less views they get, the less likely they are to continue. Basically, don't force yourself to engage in things that don't make you happy. It's bad for your health. I say in a rant video about idiots and flame wars over dumb shit that doesn't matter. What are your thoughts, Hawk? Do you give a shit at all?
But what about whitewashing, race swapping, and fat shaming?
Best not to engage with the enemy. Ay vey, my heart.